Yeah, so as expected, the conditions were really slow, really stable, very difficult to stay up. Um, it's an ordered launch that we do in these kind of comps, so and the order is based on your ranking in previous in the comp so far. So being where I was due to launch pretty near the front of the queue, because normally that's an advantage. But the thing is, when you've got to stay up for so long in such weak conditions, there's a very real risk that when you're trying to stay up for 45 minutes before you're allowed to start the race, you could just bomb out in that time. And actually, quite a few of the people. So this is the goal field, but nobody here has made goal or even close to it. A lot of these actually bombed out before the race even started, so that would have been a risk. But having said that, I should have taken the slot that I was entitled to at the front, because it was possible to stay up. Like, people were staying up, so I think I would have been able to. And yeah, and the launching took longer than I expected it to take, so I was hoping that everyone would be launched before the start gate actually opened, and then I'd have been launching pretty soon before it opened, and basically at no disadvantage to anybody else, because nobody was getting any height. Like, it was pretty much impossible to get any height above takeoff. So if you just launched like 2 minutes before the start gate, you wouldn't be at much of a disadvantage, because like nobody was very much higher than you anyway, and the start wasn't too far away either. So that was my logic. It didn't work though, because the launching took a lot longer than I thought. So it was about 1:15, I think, but maybe even a bit later than that. So the start gate had been open for some time. The leaders had gone. It had been possible to stay up all that time before the start, but as a bit like with that practice round, I think when the race actually started, the conditions got worse, and yeah, so by the time I launched, it wasn't even really possible to stay up above launch. And as soon as I started, I just didn't get any lift at all. There was nothing. There was nothing that it was possible to even stay up in, let alone gain altitude. So yeah, I've just landed here. Yeah, so yeah, a bit disappointed. I did definitely made a mistake on not taking the launch when I was able to. It probably wouldn't have made much difference, because I've looked at the live tracking, and it looks like actually the distances, if I'm reading it right, that everybody that got further has only got about 5 kilometres more than me anyway. So I think it might just about have been enough to activate the task, but even if it has, it will only be a few points that anyone's got, probably not enough to change positions. So I'm guessing I'm still in fourth. I clearly haven't moved up, because Damien did better than me, and I hope I haven't lost the position to Alex, who has done a bit better than me today. But as I say, I think with the scores being so low and not having gone very much different to me, then I think I don't think it'll be enough to change the positions. So yeah, we'll see when the scores actually get published. But yeah, oh well, that's hang gliding. You have some really good days, and then you have others which are just a bit frustrating. Anyway, cheerio.